Chapter 6, Part 1, Realium Retrieval.
Albert's Entanglement, Bridging the Cosmos. Chapter 6, Common Goals. When Albert woke up after a sound, restful slumber with the excitement of a little boy that finds a marble, Mary shared his excitement even without their psychic link. They gathered the search team to share the dream revelations. After a detailed synopsis of the dream, Albert summarized.
We need to organize a rescue/retrieval of the splintered pond consciousness on the nearby moon of Titan that is orbiting Saturn. We also suspect that the vanished crew of the Gateway shuttle is inside what we call the Q ball. Seth called the Q Mockery. This must be the name they call our gigantic rogue planetoid.
Mary added,
We felt a massive amount of psychic energy coming from Q on our dream journey. We even felt our connection with Shauna and Seth briefly. The universe seems to be providing what it needs to heal itself. This is all too coincidental.
Penny notes.
Exposing, entangling mankind to a godlike cosmic consciousness like the pond must be done on a free will basis. This is a marriage that has no divorce. Once you are part of the pond consciousness, you are a ponderer forever. That is what I see in this plan.
We will have to isolate and limit exposure to the splintered pond that we rescue. I will be the only contact with the ponderer. Until we know more, no one should be exposed. I have already felt the ponderer's influence in my shared dream. There is no reason to risk anyone else.
NARA started producing NARA mining drones, NARA builder drones, NARA isolation drones with a dehydration shield to protect contamination of unwanted pond exposure. Somehow we need to reunite the splintered pond with the ponderers. NARA's mission intent: retrieve and isolate splintered pond and mine for Realium. 2 teams of drones will start out the mission. As we continue replicating, we can split into smaller, multitasking. A mining crew of drones will set up a base to continue mining. It will only take small samples of the pond and Realium for everything to start. The NARA builder drones will build the isolation ship with fully equipped labs for the samples retrieved. This isolation ship must be a distance from Neuron or any populated spaceport. Within 2 weeks, a personal shuttle was set out for the Titan moon with Albert and the NARA mining drones. It is a 48-hour space trip, not much to look at, so Albert kept busy preparing for his walk on a moon that man has never explored. The visitation dreams informed Albert the exact location of the splintered asteroid on the moon. The pond never lost contact with the splintered asteroid pond. The consciousness entanglement cannot be severed by time, distance, or matter. After landing on the Titan moon near the asteroid crash site, Albert wasted no time getting into his spacesuit and heading out on his quest to rescue the splintered ponderer and retrieve a sample of Realium. Before long, Albert was joined by a guide from the splintered pond. The hardwater construct calls himself Clog. He leads Albert to a vein of crystal Realium. This quest went without a hitch. NARA miner and builder drones were left on the Titan moon to complete the rescue mission and retrieve Realium. There was enough metal in the atmosphere of the moon to provide material for NARA replication, as well as build living quarters for continued mining. Clog became Albert's best friend and constant companion while they stayed in isolation. With Clog around, Albert was able to contact the vanished crew of the Gateway at any time. The ponderer's entanglement with Albert was complete. Clog's unconditional love was assuring to Albert. The free will choice to accept the entanglement was necessary at first, but now is welcome. Clog looked like one of Penny's bubble constructs, made solid by Charles and translated by Brandon. This comparison helped Albert not miss the family as much while in isolation. Clog is a ponderer with a shared consciousness, but also has self-consciousness, aware of individuality. This individuality cannot be given up when entangling with any ponderer. This NARA unit narrating the story does not completely comprehend the relationship between a vessel ponderer and the pond consciousness. The facts point towards a mutually beneficial union, giving the vessel the memory of a cosmic entity, also the ability to remote view, remote experience what other ponderers anywhere are experiencing cosmic awareness, and giving the pond consciousness another perspective of the garden universe expanding cosmic awareness. Most ponderers continue their lives without even recognizing the entanglement. Treating the ponderers like a contagious disease is a caution. We really know nothing except what we are informed by the pond. Trust but verify is the best course of action. Albert's sacrifice of his family during the quarantine isolation time was made bearable because of the monumental task. Keeping busy was the best remedy.